Hello. Hope everyone's having a great day. Almost the new year. Figured I'd go live early today for a few extra hours since I missed Sunday's stream. But welcome in. Hopefully everyone's having a great day. Hopefully everyone's having a great week. Hopefully everyone had a great holidays. Holidays are almost over. Holiday season anyways. Tomorrow's January 1st, which is a weird thought, to be honest. It's almost literally for me less than 12 hours until 2026, which is a weird thought. But we'll be in the single player world today. Like I said, we're going to be going a little longer today, about 4 hours was my plan. make up for the time earlier in the week that I missed. And kind of do some of the same stuff. We'll see what other projects I get to later on. I think it'd be good to sort of... I haven't done my New Year's resolutions yet like I do every year. So I think it might be good to start thinking about those. I mean, I've kind of already started thinking about them, but actually writing them down. So let's get rolling though. We are going to hit 3,300 days today. Fingers crossed. I'm still on 1.21.8 as well. I don't plan on changing that this year. Apparently I stopped right here. I don't know why I stopped right here. Apparently I stopped right here. Hey Justin, how's it going? Hope you're doing well today. I think... Oh, I think we'll probably do another wither thing today. We need to get the potions though, but apparently I have fire res potions on me. Anyways, I have 2 fire res potions on me. It's a bit odd. That's right, that's what I was doing. Let's go this way now. Just closing the ear diagonal. Thought it would be a fun little title. No, I'm not starting a new world. not doing that. No, thank you. Not unless I have to. Do that, I think. Do this. And just with the praise, Steve. Thank you for the praise, Steve. Steve hath been praised. Yeah, I don't ever plan on ending this world, so oh boy. Hey boy. This way. This world's gonna be around for a long time. If I stay alive. And I think that's more the trend, to be honest with you. Like these kind of like well, it's the whole forever world thing, but I think it's a little more than that. I've not considered releasing a cow herd in the Nether, but that is a great idea. Let them roam. Let them roam. You know what'd be really cool is if I did instead of like an actual cow herd, do the mushrooms, you know? I think that would be a good thing to do. Well, that's not good. Inside the head. I think mushrooms would probably make better nether cows, to be honest. But always something to consider. Yeah, we are spending the last stream doing some digging. Like I was saying at the start though, maybe doing some New Year's resolution kind of stuff, maybe doing some planning stuff. Maybe getting all the materials together to build the castle. Which honestly I've already pretty much gotten together, but okay, we did that, so there's no more things should be dropping from the ceiling there. Got you there. I'm going to fly back. Go away. Castle, yes, exactly. That's what we'll do with that castle. We'll just fill it with a bunch of cows. Move them from the farming area up to the castle. The cowstall. Doing that. you. Alright, where do we want to go next? Someplace close to a beacon. Or we go on this end here. This would be an easy end to do, I think. Yeah, this would be a pretty easy end to do here. You know, I should have another beacon now. And I should have one actually in my ender chest. Is it in here? Pretty sure it's... Okay, we have another star in here. This is supposed to be my emergency beacon, but we can use this here. We can make another beacon as needed. And then once we get this, with the skeleton farm actually like pretty operational and we continue to dig here, it's gonna be pretty efficient. For sure. Where do I want to put this? Over here somewhere. And then we'll have all the beacons, and we won't have to worry about having an emergency beacon because we'll just have beacons. Many beacons all over the place. That is kind of like my goal. A goal, not my goal, but a goal. Pretty much any world that I play in, I just want to have all the beacons. Okay, where's the end of this at? I think I tunneled through here at some point, didn't I? Pretty sure it was down here somewhere. Did I not? I did not, apparently. Oh, it's right here. The tunnel through... Oh, that's what it was. The tunnel through I did was to make that border. I'll put it down here. Put the beacon down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess this we technically don't need a beacon, huh? We can instant mine it without a beacon. Let's actually not put the beacon down yet. I'll save it. Let's just see how far we can get with just instant mine what we currently have, since it's all netherrack. Got that guy. Ooh. Ah. Take that, thank you. Always take me a gas tier when I can get one. I don't explicitly go out and look for gas tiers, which is why I'll always take them. Yeah, it is a pain to pillar up for the beacon as well, but let's do that. It hasn't been as bad. I think the last few times that I've had to move the beacons, it hasn't been as bad. I think in large part because I've kind of figured out the secret, quote unquote. Really just dig a hole, like once you get up there, just dig a whole bunch of area around until you get to the very top and then adjust later on. When you get down below. All this. Thank you. I'll get rid of all this that's hanging out. Okay. I don't need all the netherrack, so I really don't care where it drops. It's all dropping down there somewhere. There we go. Go. Keep digging right here. I figure out how far down we go, because this is all a bunch of land right here. This would be an easy place to dig out, so could maybe, you know what I really want to do is I want to be able to see where this border is at from anywhere. Have a little chasm right here. Hey, Sunny Sand, I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing today? Happy New Year to everyone, or almost New Year. Hope everyone's having a great day. Been a pretty easy few weeks for me, thankfully. Okay. It's an incomplete nether stream without getting hit by lava at least once. Yeah, I don't know if I want to wake Bailey up this time. Anyways, but okay. Sounds good. Just rename it to. Oh, I don't have my thingy. I don't have my thingy. Hold on, before I turn that on. Having a quiet New Year's Eve. Nice. Doing anything fun today? Or you said quiet, just by yourself? I mentioned last time. Yeah, I still the same day. Okay. I wasn't. Reason I said waste because I didn't have my script running for the day count. I mentioned last time that we're just kind of shutting in tonight. Just me and Emma. So, how do I do this again? How do I do this? Where's webcam at? It's there. Aha! I am here. Yes, I am here. My hair is a mess, but it's fine. Let's do that. Honestly, that's a pretty good location. It's not bad. You can kind of see my background there. You'll see some stuff down here. This is a bin I brought back from my parents. I still need to go through. It's got a whole bunch of personal mementos. So that's new. But apart from that, everything else back there is the same, I think. And we're gonna disable the preview so I don't have to see my face. A bit of game dev since I'm on antibiotics in February. I declined an invitation for Trinkies. Fair enough. Makes sense. I was thinking about streaming this evening. It was only just up to 5 p.m. Too tired for that already. Yeah, I was gonna go someplace last night, but I wouldn't have gotten back till probably like 1 a.m. I was like, I can't. I would love to, but I can't. Right here that we stop? It is right here that we stop. It's not that I'm too old to go out to 1 a.m. because I can still definitely stay up to 1 a.m. easily. It's been a weird few weeks of like sleep. My sleep hasn't been as good as I would like it to be. Whoop. I did not get great sleep 2 nights ago. So I was like, you know what, I probably shouldn't go. I was gonna have to drive an hour and then drive an hour back. It's like, all right, maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I should just play it smart. And not drive at 1 a.m. when I got like definitely not enough sleep the night before. I'll be smart. For once in my life, I'll be smart. Right. Where does this end? There. Make that the cutoff point, I think. Okay, right here. And is that right? Yes, that's right. That's the cutoff point right there. Okay. That looks good. So anyway, I've been waking up at stupid o'clock for most of them this month. Ready to sit back and recline and doze out the streams by 7 p.m. Nice. Yeah, it's been weird the last few weeks. I've been going to bed a lot later than I would like to. I've been a little too attached to my phone, I think is part of it. I'm not big into like the self-help improvement stuff anymore, but that is probably one thing that, like, if I'm thinking of like a personal resolution, quote unquote, is to just get better at not being on my phone as much. It's starting to hurt my neck is part of it. When you're on enough hours that staring at your phone hurts your neck, maybe it's time for a change. So, not doing anything fun either. Just playing little like phone games and stuff. The only social media I have on my phone is Instagram, but boy, can I spend a lot of time on Instagram, I'll tell you that. I haven't looked at my... Actually, that'd be an interesting thing I can look at in a minute. I wonder what my screen time is. I think the average screen time now is like 6 or 7 hours or something a day, which is a lot if you think about it. It's a lot of hours per day for someone to be using a mobile phone. Let's see. Can look around by microphone. Screen time. Oh. Well, that's actually not that bad. Week. Do they have like a monthly average? All I see is the weekly average, the daily average. It's only showing this week. And I actually haven't been spending that much time on my phone apparently. But I did just delete a bunch of apps, maybe that's it too. This is saying that my daily average is 4 hours and 30 minutes. If I could get that down to like 3 hours, that'd be great. The majority of it being YouTube. Who would have thought? But I do wonder how much of that is skewed because I did just delete a few apps. I had a few phone games that I deleted. So I'm like, I'm spending way too much time on this. My time is better spent doing other things. So let's do this. I might actually still vacuum a little later on as well. We'll see. My room could use it. It's not bad, but it could use it. I just don't want to disturb the little doggy right now. She's asleep in her bed next to me. She's not allowed up on her perch right now because she was screaming outside. So I was like, okay, yeah, you're not allowed on that perch. You can sleep next to me. But that's it. So. Alright. Is it this way? I think it's over here. Let's do that. We may need to go end rating again as well. We will see. It's another pickaxe. We don't have any more shulker boxes. I don't think I really have any shulker shells left, so we might need to go end rating again. And or, you know, maybe I've got some shulker boxes lying around that we can use. You need to repair some pickaxes as well. We'll go do that in a bit. Do this. Go this way. Oh, I didn't check the middle here. While we're here. Oh, there's one. Oh, there's two. There they go. Easy peasy. Nada. Let's see. Yeah, we still need one more. Okay. Went a little bit too hardcore there. That's better. There we go. Do want to get rid of that. I know there's no beacon here, but I do want to get rid of this so we don't have any magma cubes jumping down. If possible. There we go. And we will do this. I'll grab this. I don't mind having the black stone on me. Whoop, 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 whoop. Up here we go. So this was here. Oh, I don't have my helmet on. It's fine. Ooh, okay. We'll grab this. We're gonna stay, I think, on this side. So we'll kind of cut off here, maybe, roughly. I just do this side all the way down. Ooh, okay. Get down to lava. Keep falling. I need to get better at this game. Well, right here is also a very bad spot, so we're just gonna do that. Go. Yeah, I'll do that. And we'll go up here. Uh-huh. There we go. And that is gone. Do that, I think. Okay. But yeah, doing a bit of a longer stream as I was mentioned earlier. Did not stream on Sunday, so a bit of a longer one today. Online for a few hours. Then I'll be online Sunday as well. We went away for the holidays, so that was also part of it as well. We just gone for a while. We got back Saturday evening. I think it was Saturday evening. We left Tuesday night. So we're away for a while. It's gonna be nice to be able to just kind of sit at home and relax today and tomorrow. So, alright, sounds good. Go get your tea. Yeah, so it'll be hopefully in a nice quiet few days. And then the weekend we'll roll around and we'll say, oh, there's a weekend. Let's do this again, the same level. Because it kind of does feel like the weekend already today, to be honest. Like, it feels like a Sunday. It's like, oh, I gotta go work tomorrow. It's like, nope, don't gotta work tomorrow. Maybe a little bit Friday. None Saturday, none Sunday. Feels weird that it's a Wednesday. For sure. Go. Maybe we'll throw in some shaders later today as well. I don't know, I kind of like no shaders. Shaders are cool and all, but they are pretty intensive on my computer. So go to that. This will be our border right here, I think. Somewhere around there. So it's nice to not have to really worry about that, you know, especially since I'm playing single player. I don't put this on a server or anything. This is truly single player, so we're running the game off of a hard drive on my computer. Don't know if that's a good idea or not, but it is what I'm doing, so. With servers, you can have like automatic backups and stuff. Y'all know that, but. Be nice if I can get to the storage system a lot easier through here. I don't think I can go through here. I think this was a bad idea. Have to go all the way around. I don't know what that magma cube just did, but that was not good. Not good for the magma cube anyways. Fine for me. Okay. Almost forgot to put on my wings. I'm making all kinds of mistakes today. There we go. Straight across. There's a big old hole down there. How did you get there? Big old hole. No, I'm not going over the stuff that's over lava, but to be honest, we've covered a lot of the stuff that's over lava, to be honest. There's some stuff on the fringes, but we've pretty much covered all the stuff that was floating bits. What I really should do for this area is just put beacons in all the corners. Stop moving the beacons and put beacons everywhere. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Just have a sea of beacons. I think I started to mention earlier about I like having beacons everywhere. I think the ultimate goal would be to have, if I can talk, like quad beacons everywhere would be great, but that's kind of a pipe dream. I need to get a lot richer in this world before I can do that. Actually, maybe I don't have to get that much richer. I don't know. I've got the iron. I just need to get the beacons. I've got plenty of iron. I've got more than enough iron. So all we really need at that point is just the beacons. We can place places, and I'm not really talking about the nether putting them here, though having them in this area for the digging would be nice. Just having them all throughout the world, I think ideally is the path. Somehow. Gotta start thinking about resolutions this year. I didn't write down the one that I mentioned earlier, the personal one. I'll have to think about that again. Definitely content-wise. I mean, I think I've had this resolution for like 3 years in a row, but it's finally going to come true this year, for sure. Given that all of my time, content-wise, is spent on this world. We've seen how much progress I've made in the last few months. But 3,500 days is still the goal. Maybe this year will be the year we hit 4,000 as well. You never know. Never know what might happen. Oh my goodness, there's a phone. My phone just buzzed on my desk. Caught me off guard. Let's see. Go. So 3,500 days for sure. I can't remember. We can maybe go to the resolutions board and look. I think I stopped doing like number goals in terms of like subscriber count or follower or whatever. I'm kind of at a point where I don't really care. The thing that is useful to me and that I care about isn't that number. It's the how much have I done, you know, not how many people are watching necessarily, but am I proud of the things that I've done, you know? And this year, the things that I've done, I like, but I just haven't done enough of those things, so I think that'll be a harder goal for next year. Bag my tea. If I drink enough tea, I might stay awake long enough for the new year to reach me. Keep you awake. Yeah, the last 4 years, for sure, it's just been for pleasure, for sure. But I mean, here's the thing about that, right? Yes, but even if it's a thing, even if it's just a hobby, you know, there's still certain goals I want to reach. I think about running, right? I used to run a lot more. Then I became an adult, and then I stopped running as much. That might be a personal goal this year, you know. There's one of those things where like I've done some running, kind of got back to twice a week, but not really. I want to get back to that, you know, have those kinds of goals. And the goal isn't like, you know, oh, I gotta start a running blog, a running channel, I don't know, a running TikTok. But the goal is like, hey, I want to run X number of days a week, or I want to be running. I think the better metric for running is miles. I think I would like to get to a point where I'm running 6 miles at each run again. I did 7 miles a few weeks ago, which is my record, I think, now. I'd like to do 6 regularly, because my regular is like 3, which is fine, but it's not where I want to be. And one of the things that I've been thinking about is kind of just life stuff in general, but thinking to, okay, so we've done some life things, right? We've got, you know, each year I've had a life thing. I've had a life theme. There's a big thing I want to get done that year. And we're kind of at a point where we're kind of running out of big life things to do, because we've done so many big life things so quickly. More than most people do in their first 4 years. Being a quote-unquote real adult. So what's kind of the next thing, right? So one of those things I was thinking about was like, do I want to go run a marathon? That's what, 26 miles at once? Maybe there's the intermediate step. Maybe I run a half marathon. You know, it's 13 miles. Maybe that's the actual goal. I don't know, but trying to think of some other, like, these are things that I want to accomplish this year, that are things that I can control. I think that's the big thing with goals as well, is the kind of numbers goals, the content subscriber goals are things that like I can't really control. But things like how much I do, you know, things that I truly control the outcome of are things that I should be writing down. So whether it's a half marathon for running, whether it's like, it seems like a really silly goal, but kind of where I've been at YouTube wise has been like whenever. But maybe the goal is 12 videos this year, once a month. That doesn't feel like much of a stretch goal, but It kind of is, given that at times I've gone months without uploading. You know, that would require uploading multiple times in a month. I'd have to look back at how many videos I actually posted this year, but I don't think it's 12. I think it's more like 7 or 8. So actually a good thing for me to probably go back and look at how many I did actually post. It's my game of hobby. I write the games I want to play. If others want to play them, that's great, but unnecessary. Yeah, and then you have your own personal goals. Like, I want to do this thing, right? That's more the stuff that I want to focus on. Is I want to create, you know, for you it's like, I want to create this game. I want to write this level. I want to learn this new skill, whatever it is. Those are things that you can control more. I had a goal getting out of the house every day. I did so today, but I regretted it. It was 4 degrees, about 39 Fahrenheit. Yeah, it's not good here either. I don't know what the Celsius is, but real quick. It's 34 Fahrenheit here right now. The high is 35 in a few hours. And up until Tuesday, highs are in the mid to upper 30s. It's cold. A few days ago, it was like 55. And then the whole day just... temperatures just went down the whole day. It's awful. Write a book. Apparently everyone has a book in them. Apparently everyone... I mean... everybody has something to share. How you share it is kind of up to you. But I think books are the kind of the most popular method for that. Right? Like... everyone has their own unique experiences. No one person... No two people are the same. No two people's experiences are the same. So, in that regard, yeah, everyone does kind of have a book. I don't know if anyone necessarily writes about what they should be writing about, but everyone has it within them to share something. Some part of their experience that can help somebody else. I want to get back into writing. I self-published 3 books, but the last one was a decade ago. Wow. You self-published 3 books, so that's... in the totality of your life, that's pretty impressive. And the most impressive part of it to me is the fact that you took the time... you wrote it, you probably edited it, maybe you had someone else edit it as well, and you actually took the steps to actually publish it, right? That's sometimes, like, people have pipe dreams. Oh, I'm gonna write a book, and then they start the book and then they don't finish it, right? But if you're able to actually go through the whole process, publish it, and then do that 2 more times, it's more than a lot of people. So still bringing a bit of pocket money too. They'd be more successful if I knew how to market them. Goal for this year: learn how to market your products. And then it's a little bit of time and effort as well, right? To market them. I probably need to take these back now. Like, it took me just kind of years of practice to learn how to market my own content. And even then, like, I know there's things to do, but I still don't do them, if that makes sense. Like, I know, hey, if I were to start a TikTok and do clips of stuff, that'd be great marketing, but I don't do it. Hey, I can take this stuff, put it on Instagram. Hey, make Instagram reels. Hey, make, you know, like, there's all kinds of things that I can do. Like, social media is kind of like the big marketing tool. So I know that I could do it, I just don't. Should have posted them on my socials, and they're up to Christmas. Slipped my mind though. They're all about board games, which is a popular subject. Nice. Yeah, put that on a calendar for any major holiday. Hey, I'm gonna market these books again and get more attention on them. think Blackstone's over here. What is this? Blackstone, 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 Blackstone. Jeez. I think I'm gonna go get myself a tissue. So I might be right back in a sec. Let's do this real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna go get myself a tissue. And Brian, a quick glass of water, so I'll be right back. I am back. I'm back. Welcome back to me. And of course Bailey goes back in. Bailey, you opened the door. I closed it for a reason. Oh my goodness. One I'm most proud of is Repeatable Formula 2, a deep dive into 12 traditional games from about 2000 BC to 80 1900. Sure, I can find 12 more. Nice. Pausing while the Opera House makes you excited for the Strauss concert from Vienna tomorrow. I don't know if they broadcast it there. There in the US. I have no idea. I honestly don't know. Where's this dog at? Oh, she's in her bed now. Okay. We're good. Alright, we got some bath salts. Mostly netherrack. I think netherrack goes over here. The broadcast live. I think it's midday Vienna time, 11 a.m. or about 6 a.m. I mean, probably someplace somebody can. I mean, with the internet, you can probably pretty much get anything now, see anything now. So, but probably not on the main channels. I would expect. basalt in there. Grab all these. One. All those are done. We just have the basalt. Yep. We'll hit 3,300 in about 10 minutes. Roughly. You know, only 2 years after I wanted to hit it, but you know, you know, take what you can get. There we go. Let's reorganize these real quick. Let's do that. Okay. I do wonder, you know, how much of those 3,300 days have been used wisely, though. And what does wisely mean? How do I determine if it's being used wisely? You know, things you think, things that you think about. Okay, ancient debris goes in my ender chest. Believe it's in the ender chest. Show me and the corner screen about vacuuming. Not sure why Twitch subs the ad up there though, and silent maybe my ad blocker. Interesting. Let's say if it was a sidebar thing. Twitch has gotten pretty good at putting ads on the sides. Oh, you usually put the stream up in the corner. Oh, that corner. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting. Maybe they're switching some things around, seeing how many more ads they can play. You never know. We do need to reclaim these. See if I can consolidate these at all. I feel like a lot of those weapons I want to just get rid of. Endstone. What is this book and quill? Oh, this was stuff for the storage system, maybe? While we're here, let's put these in here. While we're here, we should go visit the New Year's resolution boards down there. That's fine. End rods. Got so much gear. Organize this a little better. To my blocker not to activate on Twitch, YouTube. I know it ignores me on YouTube because YouTube complains about it. Yeah. It's probably something I should look more into is an ad blocker. I don't actually use ad blockers, not yet. There we go. So let's go look down here. So let's see all Oh. 2024. 2023. Ah, 2025. Let's see how many of these I accomplished. Did not. Did not. Probably did not. Stream I came close. Or at least one tutorial. It's at least progress. Did not. Did not. I met up with a couple old friends though, I think. We did do that. I did not do that. So I maybe accomplished 3. 2. Maybe accomplished 2. I don't think I streamed 52 times, but I streamed more like 40 times, which is a lot better. I don't mind ads on Twitch because they're not play with obnoxious frequency, but on YouTube they're like every few minutes. Yeah. Depending on the video as well. But yeah. 2022. Yeah, I remember I used to do sub goals. I was 12K. 12K. Yeah, 2024 is when I shifted to actually attainable things. I had a finished website on here for like 3 years now. That's wild. 2026 resolutions are 320 by 200 and now 240 by 80. That's the resolution of the platforms I'm developing for. There you go. Great resolution, 10 out of 10. Gotta figure out where the next one of these things is gonna go. Cause I feel like we're starting to run out of space here. I could put one down here. That would work. We might have to start expanding along this wall and creating a platform here. Also go upwards if I wanted to. Could create a little staircase here. And go like right here. It's a thought. Because I don't think I would want to put one right here. Down here works too. I do like how they're all kind of mixed matched, right? Like they're not in order. 2022 is here. Then 2023. Then 2024. Then 2020. Like they were in order until I put 2025 here, which is funny. Speaking of accomplishments. Let's go to sleep up here. So what do we want to do today? So I've been doing some mining. We want to do more of that. I think we need to get some more shulker boxes though. Potentially. I think that's a good thing. So we should spend about an hour or so doing that. We won't spend a whole lot of time doing it, but we'll spend some time doing it. Let's put this stuff away first maybe. Or at least sort it. The things that I want, things that I don't want. Nah, I'll just get more shulker boxes. I'm debating because I really do feel like I should separate these, but it's going to be a lot of effort. Let me just organize them in here, and we'll see where that leads us. All this excellent building, but you still sleep in a field like a pro Minecrafter. Yeah, exactly. Gotta sleep in the field. It's the only way to do it, you know? Let's maybe take these out. Put the potions away pretty easily, I think. I think there's some of these that we want to get rid of too. Like, do I care about a silk touch iron shovel? No. I mean, a lot of these I don't care about. My Flint and steel. I'll be there in a sec, Bales. Bailey wants up on her perch. Let's see. You just can't yell at anybody. You can tell I'm not a pro. I always build myself a proper place to sleep near where my projects are. Only when I'm exploring do I sleep outside. Alright. Don't be yelling at people. Lay down. Bales, lay down. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I have a proper place to sleep. It's just easier around some of these projects to, I don't know, just sleep outside. All right, let's see. Do I want these? No, 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 no. Don't. Mending's nice, but I don't care. A lot of stuff I can get, like any of the iron stuff, don't care. Efficiency 5? Oh my gosh. This iron stuff I don't care about. Okay. So of the diamond stuff, let's see. Can't see on my microphone. Let's sort the swords and the tools. Oh, there's an iron thing right here I need to get rid of. There. Let's do that. Sword, shovel, shovel. Like the pickaxe could be handy. Just leaving the pit head at my mining settlement for months until I started building houses, but even there, the beds were legit there by design. For the for the imaginary miners, yeah. Thinking ahead. Yeah, I don't think that far ahead sometimes. Fortune 2, efficiency 4, mending. Let's see what extra tools I might want. The diamond pickaxes are always nice. I've got some diamond shovels, efficiency 5. Do I got any shovels here? Fortune 2, efficiency 4, mending. So if I had an anvil there, I think. Extra bed in there. Extra helmet if I want it. I have an extra set of gear downstairs. I don't need this extra gear though. I don't need any of this. I'm never gonna need any of this. See, I'm just gonna toss it all away. I'm never gonna need this. Like, I can easily get a diamond shovel though and a diamond pickaxe if I really need it. I'll keep the pickaxe. Whoop. Just because I have better uses for pickaxes. But the rest of this can go. Like I don't need any of this. I'm gonna start just throwing this stuff away. There is room down there, but I'm gonna get more. You know, like I have so much stuff in this world. Like I don't need it. What I'm gonna do is take you and you. We can leave you there. I don't really want to sort through you. I just have so much stuff. Cause I want to go end rating again in just a minute. We're gonna get even more stuff from that. Potion of healing goes down here. And even then, like, I still don't know. I have room for now, but there's also a lot of stuff in this game that I don't have. especially on this bottom level here. So there's plenty of stuff that once I get all of it, I may not have room for it. You know, potion instant health. The instant health potion's always nice. Put the extra down there. Two empty shulkers. We'll keep those on us. This will be our... we fill up. Okay. We are going to go... end rating again. Oh, the beautiful clouds. Yeah, we're gonna go end rating again. I need more shulkers. So... we are gonna go this way. We'll spend, I don't know, half an hour maybe, doing some end rating. It's thankfully pretty tame. We don't have to go that far out either. So I haven't spent a ton of time end rating. So shulker box. Oh, that's my project box. That's my project box for this area. Yeah. I'm gonna redo this room at some point. Okay. What I should do here. Do this. Don't hurt me, please. We are going to open up you. There. I don't need to have the potion on me, so we're gonna get rid of it. Okay. Don't go that way. That's back towards the center. Go that way. The question is, do we just go straight? Keep it on my elytra. This should be pretty good. We've been to a lot of these this way before. There's an bet I've been here, but let's go check. Let's see. I must have been here, right? Really? I haven't been here. It's kind of impressive. Okay. Would have sworn I would have been here. Take the diamonds. I don't really want the rest of this. Yeah, I don't. Shovel's kind of nice. Frostwalker boots are kind of. We'll take the Frostwalker boots actually, just in case. Do this real quick. All right, should be one down here. Thank you. And there's one up here. Thank you. Can't believe I've never been here. Actually kind of impressive. All right. do it. Grab you. Okay, you're done. There we go. Where are you at? Don't even with me. I see you. Where's the other one at? Okay, I don't care about any of you. I will always take the ender chest, though. Where these shulkers are at. Oh, there's one over there. Rip. Rip. So annoying. What are you doing? Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, keep hitting me. Keep hitting me, come on. There we go. Yeah, come on. Come on, y'all. I know. I know. Very well aware. You are gone. Okay. Anything fun in here? Go away. Thank you. Diamonds. There we go. Bailey. Bailey. No. Whoa. How did you get up here? There we go. Come on. Oh, come on. Really? That's rude. There we go. Alright, if I can drop down, we can do technically is walk down. Let's do that. We'll do that. There's one over there. Let's do that. Ow. Come on. Almost had him. Got him. Okay. Drop down. Drop down. There we go. Don't think there's any more shulkers around here, so I think we're good. There's more stuff up there, but let's just head down. Can fly back up. Come on, buddy. None? Seriously? There we go. Okay. Well, this other one is, but I came through here. The next one is... Oh! Next level. There we go. There we go. Black. There we go. Chase me around a little bit, it's fine. Aww. Well, it was fine. We've gotten 12 shulker shells from that. That's pretty good. This is a pretty big end city, I must say. I'm pretty protected down here. It's kind of nice, actually. Oh, you're teleporting. Of course you're teleporting. Why wouldn't you be teleporting? Oh, man. Yeah. There we go. Just stay here, maybe? Just kind of hole up right here. Okay. There we go. We're up to 17 now. Let's go. I do definitely need some, Whoa! Who just did that? Someone over here, it looks like. There's one up there. Okay, float me up, please. Float me up, float me up. Come on. Come on. Oh, I think I got that one. Yeah, I got that one. Go up here now, I think. Oh, I teleported. Ow. Alright, come on. Come on. You're around here somewhere. I know you're here somewhere. Nope, not there. I don't see anything. Don't see anything on top either. Oh, you're down there, okay. Nothing up here? Okay, we're good. Diamonds, diamonds, gold, 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 gold. Don't care about you, don't care about you. Don't care about you. Anything up here? Already dealt with you. Don't want to jump down there. I could jump down here. Ah. There we go. Up to 21 now. That's good. That's over 10 shulkers worth. Ah, dang it. Okay. Why are you here? What is happening? There we go. Thought there was one on the outside over here. Aha! Okay, we're good. Yep, 21. That's pretty good. We get that side? Did not. Ow. Hit me from over here somewhere. Whoa, we're up here now. Who's hitting me? Who's hitting me? Oh, there's a lot in there. Oh my. That guy teleported somewhere. That's wonderful. Ow. You teleported. Another one around here somewhere. Oh, you're down there. Okay. Grab one of you. Got one of you. Okay. Cool, cool. Awesome. Floating. I know this is the most riveting content right now, but maybe it's actually not bad. Ah, I got him. Oh, come on. Who's firing shots at me? I'm on the outside of the building, I think. You. Oh, I see you. Oh, that guy. Oh, there he is. Got him. Alright, we are up to 25 shulker shells, which is enough for 12 more shulkers right now. Oh, there's one right up there. Can I get him? Nope. One more attempt. Aha! Even if we don't get the shell, I would like to not have to deal with that, so. Did we start there? Where did we start? I don't know where we started. Let's check over here. Did I go in here? I did. I did. Went all the way down here. All the way through here. Where is guy somewhere? Oh, there he is. Nothing. That's fine. No more shulkers. Okay. I don't see any anyways. Let's go down here, just double check. Pretty sure I know where this is. Okay. I think we're good. I think we cleared this out. I'm gonna take a minute. Get my shulker box. And I'm gonna grab Mythos. Yeah, we grab the efficiency 4 and breaking 3 mending pickaxe because I can make that efficiency 5 pretty easily, and that's a good work pickaxe. So I'll take it. Oh, before we do that, I need steak. And I'm gonna grab a few more rockets while we're here too. Just to make sure we have enough. Anything up here? Nothing. Nada. I think we're good. So I think we need to go back. No, we need to go this way, I think. Yeah, we need to go this way. This way is out. So we're at, what was it, 25 shulker shells? So we'll do a couple more. We'll do a couple more. Oh, we're over here. There's a decent chance I've been to this one. There's also a chance I haven't, but I've not been to this one. I really feel like I haven't done a whole lot of end raiding, I must say. Oh, Whitefire song. Shulker shell. Oh no. Now we're floating. I don't really feel like I've done a whole lot of end raiding if I've still got all of these end cities that haven't been dealt with. To be honest. There's one. But I have a lot of shulker shells, so I'm not really sure how I got all of them. Unless, I mean, it's possible I just went a different route, right? But let's do that. I think that's it. It's a tiny one. I only got 3 out of this. All right, we got 4. Cool. Up to 30, so we got enough for 15 shulker boxes now. Take 30 divided by 2, because it takes 2 per. We go this way? So where do we go? This way or this way? We go this way. Right? Yeah, we're going this way. Let's go straight out. I have a lot of elytra though, so I have to have done at least, you know, 2 or 3 hours of this. But I guess 2 or 3 hours of raiding really isn't that much, huh? Especially in a single player world. Multiplayer worlds and stuff goes by a lot, well, it takes more time because there's a lot more people in the world able to collect the loot, so. Just go this way. And the most time I've spent in the end, I think, is really fighting the dragon. I fought the dragon a bunch of times to get all the different portals from the end island out to these areas, which I never used, but because they should take you to different locations. There's the city. I feel like cities are, is it just me or are cities really common? Or am I just covering a lot of land? I think I might just be covering a lot of land. Alright, we're going through here. Alright, there's a few. I feel like there's something crawling on my neck. This is a very uncomfortable position to be in. Alright, one sec. There's something. I'll keep an eye on it. I feel like, I don't know, maybe it was just my skin crawling for some reason. Who knows why. I mean, you can make saddles now, can't you? I don't think they're that rare anymore. Unless I'm wrong. Could be wrong. Take that. Oh, don't do this to me. Jump straight down. Whoa. I feel like it does make it a little easier for some of these if I just jump straight in. You know? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I will take the ender chest though. Oh, wasn't paying attention. Anything over here? Nope. There's one outside. That's it, I think. There's the other one that teleported somewhere, but I don't know where it is. So I'm not gonna worry about it. Thank you. Ooh. Hello, friends. Okay. Am I going through here? Am I going through here? Come on, let me in, 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 let me in. Thank you. Let me up, let me up, let me up, let me up. Come on. Don't kill me though. Death is bad. We don't like death. All doing this. They're all hitting each other. Apparently. Alright, slowly but surely. You're done. I know you can be done. Alright. Diamonds, iron, pickaxe I don't care about, boots that I don't care about, a saddle I'll take. There we go. Up to 35 now. Where's that one? One around here somewhere. Hello, friend. Don't do this to me, please. There we go. There we go. Got 5 out of that. Cool. Awesome. Fantastic. How can I get out of here? Well, let's not do that. I can go straight down, probably. Oh, one dropped all the way down here. Ooh. One right there. Another one over there, because this one's down. Oh. Not what I wanted, but hey, I'll take that. Come on, drop. Thank you. So we got 7. There's one up here. I'm gonna get. Thank you. There's one sitting right there. Grab that. That's a 9th. I think I started up there. Yeah, I started right there. Thank you. I think that might be all of it. Yeah, that's all of it. Pretty good. Let's see what the hull is. 40. Hello? There's one around here somewhere. Or still follow me around forever, which is also possible. I don't see any. Some shulkers are very rude, yeah. Somewhere around here. Oh, there's one over there. And he's done. See, there's a shell over here. Just XP. Okay. So I think we got enough. We're gonna head back. We got lucky and got a really big one early on. Alright, we're gonna go this way. Oh no, there's one right there. 46. A perfect 23. Alright, we're good. We're good on the wings. We have a perfect 23 shulker boxes that we can make. Not that we're gonna make all of them, but we have the ability to. And then I think it's this way. If I can find a beacon or a portal. When you first find them, they have the little beacon beams though. If I can find a portal before we get back, then I will use that, but I don't find that super likely right now. Oh, there's one. Perfect timing. There we go. Simple as that. And because I was more selective this time about what I was choosing. Oh my goodness, can I? There we go. That's all we have in our shulker box now. So all I really care about is the shulker shells. Actually, how many diamonds did we get? 32 diamonds. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. Put you in there. Put the iron in here too. The extra tools. Let's break out the tools. I like you. Got some extra tools here. Can combine those two pretty easily. Could use mending. We'll combine these two. Actually, we'll get mending, or we'll get the correct pickaxe. Yeah, we will get mending too, but armor. Okay. Armor, tools, extra tools, valuables. I'll head back. That was pretty easy. Spent, like I said, between half an hour to an hour. I think we spent about 30-40 minutes there. Chickens are still here. Let's see. If I lay this here, just take all what we have in here, put it all into here. There you go, we got a shulker box back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, cool. Do we have chests? Do we need to go in here? I think I need to go in here. Let's go find our wood. Got a bunch of spruce wood. If I can find a crafting bench, which I think there's one over here. We'll just do that. I'll walk up here. I'll lay out. No, you know what? These can go back in here. I'm gonna grab valuables. I'm gonna grab the shulker shells. I don't know how many I want of these, so I'm just gonna keep going. That's probably enough. We'll keep the rest of these for later. Chests in there. Yep, that's probably enough. All right, let's head back. Head back to the nether. We've got a bunch of extra shulkers on us now, so. Just to hop and skip this way. Somewhere over here is the... It's over here. All I have to do is follow the trail of Enderman. I think they may have came up through this hole here, perhaps. I'm not really sure how the Enderman got up to the ceiling, but they've been up there for a while. I want to go back through and get rid of a bunch of them at some point. There we go. Finally doing the trick that Breezy taught me. Middle click. All the way across. Got a 5 extra. Some extra there too. Okay. Basalt. Nether rack. Oh my. Before we do that, I need work rockets. All right. Let's go. With the skeletons, maybe? Smile? No? None? Zero? Okay, we need, before I forget, fire res potion. The fire res on me. I think we've done a pretty good job with the surrounding area here. You can see some magma cubes over there. Ooh. Can I get them? We've been working on the wastelands. I wonder if we should go to this section now. Put up a beacon here. I think that's the next closest. It's actually a really good perspective. See what's going to give us the most efficiency gains. Pretty much anywhere that there's magma cubes we want to get rid of. So not over here. I mean that for sure. I feel like it's a little different. This corner is a pain. This corner is not good. There's a lot over here. Okay, I think over here next. Let's switch it up. That magma cube almost hit me. Particularly this area right here. There we go. I think right about here is pretty good. Ooh. Okay. See it, hear it, embrace it. That was a bit of a yikes. I'll put it right here. Particularly if I do right here, that'll be pretty good. Clear this out a little bit so I can get some blocks. Flatten this out a little bit. So if this is the center, roughly. Yeah, I'll probably do another one, yeah. It's a good point. Last one wasn't a proper one anyways. Gotta get a proper bath, you know? Okay, that's just a disaster waiting to happen. Glad I turned around when I did. Man, these cubes really want all of me today, man. Once we're through these, it'll get easier. It will. It's just this section of it is a pain. I'm actually just gonna cover that up. I know what this is. This is the actual lava down there. Gonna do that, make my life a little bit easier. We just gotta be careful. Alright, so put the center here. Okay. Let's lay this out. This is the center block right here. Is our hope. Okay. I know what I'm doing. Mostly. We're gonna dig out enough blocks. Go away. Dig out enough blocks so that I can pillar up before we place anything down. I think that's been my mistake before. If we do any of that, it's gonna dig up some blocks. I know what you're doing. Get out of here. Okay, we got 60. Is that gonna be enough? I hope so. Just be careful over here. Careful the magma cubes here too. There's probably some up here. Yeah, I hear him. Probably more up here too. All right. Aha. This is gonna be dangerous. Just in case. I'm really scared of going up into lava. That's the scariest part of this. That's bedrock. That's bedrock. Yeah, higher. Ah, that's the highest location right there. Okay. I wanna. Ooh. What is this spot? This is the spot right here. Negative 421, 761. That's where we want to be. So right here. I think. Yeah, looks right. So we're gonna pillar down here, kind of. This is in a decent spot. There's a pillar right there, which is whatever. But anyways. Alright, we're good. We're good. And they bounce off. Cool. Well, somehow I'll have to clean this up, but it's negative 421, 761. Right here. This is the spot. The floating pillar, it's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 2. Yeah, I don't like the heights, for sure. But it was nice having the elytra. Don't have to worry about it as much. I had a game plan. I will say my hands get a little sweaty playing this game now. Cause I get a little scared. Alright, and so that should shine through, yep. So many. This should be a good good amount of beacon for this area. That scared many things out of me, or would have scared many things out of me. That was a wild, wild gas spawn. That was no thank you. Don't want to do that again. You don't get gas in the face every day. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Not fun. Not at all fun. Would not. Nope. Would not recommend. All amped up now. There we go. And we are good. I think. Don't come after me. We got the beacon. Let's see if we can reach all the way out here. That beacon beam. We cannot. Interesting. Interesting. We got a lot of this area here, so we can always move it, but or do some of this by hand. How far out can we go over here? Can we go over to here? Yes. Can we go to here? Yes. Can we go to here? No, it cuts off over here. It's right about here. In this area, it cuts off. That's okay. That's okay. That'll be easy. That'll be easy to overcome. I think we got here though. Oh, yes. I think something exciting happened. Maybe in Bailey was like, oh, what's that? I go out here? No, I can't go out here. No. Get this real quick. Ah. Yeah, she's on her perch. She's just hanging out. She enjoys just kind of looking outside. I can tell you there's been no oh boy, it's gonna be a bummer, isn't it? What I could do instead? Do that. How about that? If there was a dog, she would be behaving a little differently. She goes berserk whenever she sees a dog outside, so can't be it's must not be interesting enough, you know. It's not dog level interesting, fortunately. Well, fortunately for us. Alright, we're gonna start here. I'm kind of at a point now where I almost feel like throwing away a lot of this basalt. We have so much. We did get a bunch of shulker boxes, so I could just store them in the shulkers for now and just figure out what to do with them later. Whether I want to throw them away or not, but... We just got a lot, you know? A lot going on here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There we go. Get those out of here. This is gonna be the biggest bang for our buck, so I'm kind of glad I switched things up inside to come back to here rather than doing what we were doing. Not that, you know, the wastes are a bad place to be working on, but there's a lot of cliffs over here. And this was in render distance of the middle, so. Oh, this is not gonna be good. Magma usually means, yeah, it would have been bad. Magma usually means that there's lava, so. Find my way up here. As we did that bit, start working our way backwards. What we try over here? See what I can get out of this. Let's do this little corner. How about that? Just do this little corner. Alright, I need to straighten up. Posture. Posture check. Alrighty, sounds good. Sounds good. Hopefully conjuring something up pretty yummy. There we go. Got our little corner. Yep, hopefully everyone out there is having a great day. It's been 2 hours already, which is kind of wild. I haven't even noticed the 2 hours go by. I think when you're so focused on a task, it's very easy to not see the time fly by, but I'm pretty happy with how this is going. I forgot how much done you can get in how much you can get done in longer streams like this. I haven't done, so we're like about halfway through. My plan was to end at 4 and it's 2 o'clock right now. I haven't done a longer stream, like, you know, more like a normal stream, like what normal people do who stream. So 4 hours in a while. I don't know, I just kept going smaller and smaller for a while until I got to a point where I just got comfortable with 2 hour streams and I just started to do that. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about them. Because ideally, I think 4 hours is like 4 or 5 hours is a good length of time, right? You spend a morning or you spend an afternoon or whatever it is working on whatever it is that you want to work on. It's enough time to actually get something substantial done. I mean, 2 hours isn't terrible. We've gotten quite a bit done in 2 hours. But 4 hours is for sure better. We've got a couple more hours to be thinking about New Year's resolutions as well. might do this for a little bit. In the last like half an hour, I might take to just try to figure out. I think it's over this way. Just to kind of figure out some of the resolutions and write them down. I haven't spent a ton of time thinking about it. To be honest, that could have been bad. I haven't really thought too much about the new year in general, I would say. You know, I've been a lot more focused on just finishing out the year. I haven't taken the time to think about the new year and think about what I want to do. I know not everyone's a big believer in New Year's resolutions, and you know, you should be able to start whenever, right? You shouldn't be waiting for the new year to do something new. And I think that's true as well. It's just, I've always believed that, I need to go back this way, right? Or this way. I've always believed that the new year is just a really convenient, time to kind of just reset your expectations, reset your goals. And a year is a good bit of time to accomplish something in. So that's why I've always used the new year time as kind of again, a lot of people don't believe in New Year's resolutions, and I agree that you should be able, and you should be setting new goals as, you know, as you deem necessary throughout the year, not just at the new year. But I'd say often reflect on the future a lot, and the new year is just an easy time to do that because we're all thinking about we're gonna be incrementing the year number. Going from 2025 to 2026 this year, so it's just a convenient time. There we go. There we go. Few layers down. So, if you all have any resolutions, I'd suggest writing them down and taking a little bit of time over the next few hours or a few days. It doesn't have to be right on New Year's Eve or right as it strikes midnight, but taking some time early on in the year and just kind of thinking about where you want this year to go. What are the things you hope to accomplish? They don't have to be big. They can be really small. They can be things that you're already going to be doing, but you're just writing them down, right? But writing them down ensures, ensures you know your path forward. So one of the things, I don't know if I ever wrote it down as a resolution or not, but one of the things could be like, hey, if you're graduating from school or something, whatever year you are, or hey, I was 2021, one of my goals was to graduate college, right? That was pretty much a certainty, but it's still something I wrote down, like, this is something that I'm doing this year. And compared to every other year, this is something that I need to get better at. So, as in, thinking about the fact that I needed to graduate. If I kept doing the things that I was doing, I was going to graduate, easy peasy, but kind of puts on the list. I kind of knew this year, not new, I expected this year that we were going to buy a house, and we did. So I didn't have to write that down as like a resolution. We're going to do this. It's like, we're already putting the plans in motion to do that. I don't think writing it down as a resolution is really going to change that, but it did ensure that it became a priority in my brain. So Something to think about if you've never done resolutions before. It doesn't have to be anything grand. Though if you do have something grand in mind, this is a good opportunity to write that down and put your best foot forward. So space. Is it this way? No. Just checking as I was flying by to see if there's any more wither skeletons popping up. Get out of here. I love doing that. It's so much fun. I think is it this way? It's not there, it's over here. Oh, they're spawning in. Gotta go take care of them, but this is getting better. Up there is a bit of a mess. They're dropping down too. Me oh my. There we go. Pick up all these. Let's eat. I think we passed 3,300 days by now, right? I'll check once I kill these guys. We are at 3,303. GG. So this year my goal will definitely be to hit 3,500. I think 3,500 is like beyond achievable. You know, if I stream twice a week, 2 hours each time for even 40 weeks, so that's 4 hours over 40 weeks, so that's 160 hours. Let's say each day is even 20 minutes. So that's 3. It's 3 per hour, it's 4 hours. So that's 12 times 40. It's 480. So in theory, we could absolutely hit like 38. We could do 500 days this year. Maybe that's my goal instead of like the actual day count is. No, I don't know. My other thought was, hey, you know, let's, instead of doing a resolution for the number of days in the world, do resolution for the number of days that I've like added to the total this year. I actually like that a little better. Might just do that. All right, let me write these down. Let me get a notepad out. All right. 2026 resolutions. So content. So I usually have world, content, and personal. I do 3 of each. So world, add 500 days. So 500 days added, or 500 days played this year. The other thing I'm thinking about, I do this. No bad there. Okay, 500 days played this year. The other thing I'm thinking about is if we went into statistics. So I'm at 30.96 days. We're at 743. So that's 160 hours we can add potentially this year. If I do 4 hours a week for 40 weeks, that's 160 hours in theory. So we could hit 900 hours. 160 plus hours played this year. Total approximately 900 hours. Yeah, I could do that. Approximately. So I can actually do, I can put both of these on these resolutions. So 500 days played this year, which would put us at about 3,800 days in game days. So I'm now getting some inspiration. So that we got those two. Got 500 days played this year and 160 plus days played this year, or 160 plus hours played this year in the world. I'd like to build 6+ farms in the world for something, right? We need a Froglight farm. You know, I want to start adding some farms because we really need to get going on that. So I'll add that. I like these goals better than like the typical resolutions. I like these goals. I like thinking about these as just kind of like holistic goals for the year. So the goals we have for this year for the world: 500 days played this year, 160 plus hours. So we'll do 500 plus or 500 plus days. So Minecraft days played this year, which would total us at about 3,800 days. Add 160 hours to the world, which would put us at about 900 hours played. My goal, remember, for this world ultimately is 1,000 hours. And then build 6+ farms. So we built the chicken cooker last year. But a Froglight farm, a moss farm, you know, any of those kinds of farms, flower farms, I think I have those. A squid farm, you know, there's a whole bunch of different farms that we can make. And all of these should be supporting the different things that we're doing in this world. So it shouldn't be, you know, out of left field, you know. Content, I want to create 2 survival focused tutorials. So that could be how to build a storage room. That could be maybe a farm design I came up with. So it could go hand in hand with oh my, with some of the other goals. Let's do that. Okay. There we go. So that's a few goals. There we go. What else can we think of? Create 2. So I want one to be Twitch for sure. I don't know how many streams I did this year. Stream minimum 45 times this year. And because I'm going to guess I streamed less than 45 times in 2025. So the YouTube content stuff, I can actually look up. We can see how many videos I've produced this year and uploaded and all that stuff. Let's see. 2024. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 12. Yeah. So I uploaded 10 videos this year, 10 regular videos. So if I hit 12 this year, that'll be more than I did. Or if I hit 12 in 2026, that'll be more than I did in 2025. I like it. It doesn't feel very ambitious, but if I look back at this year and look at the content that I've made, it is pretty ambitious. Of course, when these are long form videos, these are, you know, the quality of videos I think I make now is higher, much higher than it was when I first started out. So that's also a part of it. But 12 videos is once a month. So actually, let's do 48 streams. Let's do 48 streams. Because that's 4 per month. That's a nice even number. It's basically an average of 4 per month. I think that's a pretty good... Is that really it? So that would be... I see now why 52 was one a week. I must have hit 52 this year. Easily, right? I had to have. Whoa. All right. There's my fallen lava that we've been missing out on. There we go. My goodness. There we go. Actually, I can check this. Hold on. Because I've been uploading all my VODs to my second channel. So how many do I have this year? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, I've streamed at least 52 times this year, if not more. I can see the full title, that would be great. No, that's an old one. Those are old ones, though. Let's keep it at the 52. Let's keep it at the 52 this year. Because I didn't really do a good job of tracking it last year. And then I need to have 3 personal goals. So I want to... So I want to run a half marathon on my own. That one I'll put on there. And what I mean by that is not necessarily actually run the actual race, but like a half marathon's about 13 miles. Run 13 miles on my own, which I've never done before. I think that would be a good, first step this year. Would be to do that. Because eventually I think running a marathon would be like a really fun thing to do. Let's go this way. So... and I'll have to think of some other personal ones. I feel like maybe I'll go back and rewatch the VOD some. I don't know. I think there's some stuff I've been saying along the way that I just didn't write down. That would be good. But the half marathon idea I think is really good. So look at me when inspiration strikes, writing things down. I often forget things if I don't write them down. So it is certainly one of those things that I'm glad that I threw up a notepad. Oh, there. This way. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Not good at all. All right. Flatten this out. Get away from me. Afraid of these magma cubes dropping down on me as well, though. There we go. So we want to get down to this level. Let's eat. Alright, eat. These guys pack a punch. And a lot of damage. Okay. I'm gonna drop it from above. Let's do this. Where are these guys coming from? 'Cause I didn't see that guy jump down. There we go. Oh, this is just floating. Huh. I realized I was just floating. That's easy. Back with ravioli and tea. Welcome back. Ravioli, yum yum. Tea, yum yum. So I have been sitting here and I started writing down, thinking of writing down goals for 2026. So I've got, every year I do 9 goals. I've got 7 so far. Got 2 more to think of. I think the 7 are pretty realistic. In terms of like, I think if I either stay the course and just kind of focus a little bit, I can get those goals this year. Not easily, but they're certainly achievable. Not a lot going on here. It's always good to have achievable goals. No, 9 was just, you know, I don't know why I did 9. I've always done 9. I can't remember when I started doing these goals why I chose the number 9, other than I just did a 3x3 grid and just put 9 items on there, and there you go. It's all I really remember doing, but yeah, so it's what it's morphed into is I do 3 goals for this world. I do 3 content goals. Then I do 3 personal goals. 3, 3, 3. And it just kind of works out that way. I haven't always done the personal goals portion of it, but I got to a point where I just like didn't have a whole lot to say content wise. I didn't have a whole lot of goals to fill, so I added some personal ones. But I'm pretty happy with the goals that we came up with so far of the film. The other 2 are, the last 2 are personal goals. I feel like there was stuff I said earlier in the stream that I don't remember that would be good stuff to do, but I just don't remember, so. I'll have to think on it. So what I've got so far, and I'll put these in, I do a New Year's resolution video every year, so I'll put these in my resolutions video. But the world goals, my special number is 12, but I can't be bothered with that many goals. Yeah, I mean that'd be a lot of goals. 9 is the right number for me, I think. Let's see. So the first 3 are goals for this world. So it could be a range of things, but I like this year deciding to go with goals that are focused on like the stuff I'm doing this year rather than total numbers, because like in years past I did like 3,500 days in this world, which is nice and all, and it's a good goal, you know, it's a concrete goal to hit. But this year, instead of saying a number, I want to saying a number total, I want to do a number of days in the year. So I want to play at least 500 Minecraft days in this world this year, which is a lot. And 160 hours because I also have the overarching goal of hitting 1,000 hours in this world, and 160 hours would put us at about 900 at the end of 2026. So then 1,000 will happen in 2027. At the special number 16, I really can't be bothered with that many. Yeah, no, not that many goals. Oh my goodness. I mean, like, they'd have to be like tiny goals, right? Because like, how many people have 60 overarching goals for the year? That'd be just very unrealistic. Okay, so the third world goal is build 6+ farms in this world. I need to build farms in this world. I do not have enough. Seriously, I don't. So let's do that. So that kind of plays into, you know, the number of hours and days being played in this world. If we go to content, I have a tutorial focused one. Do two tutorials this year. I did one last year, or one in 2025, so I can do 2 in 2026. I was looking up the number of days that I've streamed, and I didn't realize that I've actually, my goal last year was 52, and I'm pretty sure I hit 52 streams. Especially once I started to do 2 streams a week, that made it a lot easier. So I just did 52 again. I think I hit that last year, and I think it's a pretty reasonable number. It's basically about a stream a week. So, and then upload, I looked it up, and I only uploaded 10 YouTube videos last year, and so I want to do 12 this year, basically 1 a month. All those I think are achievable. And then the one personal goal I have on here is not actually go to a race and do this, but run a half marathon worth of miles basically at once. So 13. Half marathon's about 13, I believe. That's what I got so far. All of them I feel like are fairly realistic. You know, like there are things that I could achieve this year. So. I'm not too bothered by it. Only 60 I think I reached was a series of 60 board game leaflets with rules and such. That was worth doing as they've been printed and distributed at museums around the world. That is awesome. That's actually, that is really awesome. I don't think I've been to a museum this year, otherwise I would say maybe I've seen one, but probably not. So I don't think I've been to any actual museums this year. Okay. All right, let's go grab Sway. Grab some slabs. Yeah, that's fair. They just pick the relevant ones, yeah. Still, I mean, the fact that you created something that, you know, at least in part, a lot of these museums are using is really cool. It's really awesome. Your goal for next year should be to do 120 now, double it. maybe not. I don't know, but let's go wild. Are the skeletons? Nope. Don't see any. Go away, Ghast. Nobody cares. Want to do a second edition sometime? It's the first patch I did was approaching 20 years old, and some of the research was suspect. There you go. There's a. It's even better goal. Do a second edition of even like. Would a second edition be like of particular leaflets, or would it be for like, is there one second edition for all of them, or are there second editions for each leaflet? Trying to think if they're like a package. I mean, people distribute them separately, but if you package them up together, or if they're like, if you could do like half of them as like a second edition, half of them stayed the same, you know, just to make it easier. So there's a guest here. There's so much going on. I'm just trying to survive. Somehow I am. Go. Oh. At some point I saw a second edition of the whole series. Some games turned out not to be as old as my original research seemed to indicate. Gotcha. So I'll be swapping in some new games for those. Cool. New stuff you've found out. I'm sure there's been a lot of I mean, you've had a lot of time over the last 20 years to figure that out as well, so. Go. All of that is done. Put in all of those slabs. Let's do that. There we go. Here, we'll do this all the way across. Okay. We are through those. Are you logging in to order this stuff?
Yeah. I was gonna do pickup for 6 if possible.
Mm-hmm. We are ordering tamales for dinner, but apparently the place we're ordering from for the batch of tamales, it's only 6, right?
Yeah.
It's a half dozen. Is saying to put in the order 3 hours before. Right? That's what they're saying?
It's what they say.
Which is kind of wild to me. But hey, if that's what they say, you know.
Order's been placed.
Nice.
Now it goes.
You've just been watching Critical roll out there the whole time?
That and the Lego.
I mean, yeah, but
Yes. I'm having a good old time.
yeah. Suppose it makes sense on New Year's Eve to need more notice for the order, though. I don't know if it's New Year's Eve or if it's for some reason, because they only said that specifically for the half dozen of tamales, right? So I don't know. It feels a little weird to give 3 hours notice for that, but yeah, you know. I don't think it's just a New Year's Eve thing. I mean, I don't really care anyways, because it's a 5-minute drive to the place for us to get it, so I ordered ahead of time, but even if it was ordered a little late, it's not even that far. I get worried on New Year's Eve I don't really get that worried about it, but I should be worried on New Year's Eve of driving around too much, you know. It's one of the worst, it's the holiday season, so, and it's New Year's, so there's going to be a lot of, interesting people on the road. People not of the right mind. So for the most part, anything we do is going to be pretty local anyways, so. Go. Man, getting circled. Do this, I can get all the XP now. Battle the magma cubes. It's because we have this large area here. As we start to slab it, it's gonna get a little easier. Lay down the slabs. Since we are at lava level. Yeah, I don't know if the tamales thing is just like how they make it or how tamales are made. I don't know how they're made, so it just takes them a long time to make them. I don't know. But regardless, I had to walk in because there was a one-time passcode to log into an account that is linked to my phone, so she needs to see the passcode. Get out of here. They're really spawning in though. The more time we spend around here, the worse it gets. It's all level? Yeah. of gravel here? Hop and a skip. Oh my goodness. This looks like a chicken over there. I think it's just a gravel. There we go. Ooh. It's more effort than I was hoping it would be. Go. I am out of slabs somehow. Clear all this out now. Gravel's easier to clean up, so I'm just gonna fill these in. There we go. Fill these in as well. Oh my goodness. That scared me. All right. There we go. We're clearing the gravel. All right, I think we're good. Was mostly good. Let's get out of here. Think it's this way? Yeah. Anything fun over here? Nope. Okay. Someone to hold on. Put the gravel over there. All right, magma cube. All right, it's time for me to stretch. Oh my goodness. I need to stretch a little bit. So do a little bit of this, and a little bit of this, and a little bit of that. There we go. Yep. Well, we've done, what, 8 days today so far? I think it's pretty good. 33:05 now. Ooh. I don't remember the last time I stared at the screen this long. Uh-oh. I forgot slabs. Get a bunch of these. Actually, just take them all. Just take them all. Just take them all. Oh, where are the skeletons? Let's get them. No skulls. Darn. It's over here. Oh, bunch definitely spawned in here. Don't you do it. Don't you come after me. Don't you come after me. Don't you do it. Perfectly fine where I am. Thank you. You don't need to do this. There's too many of you. I don't want to fight you, but I will if I have to. Okay. Another one spawned. Nope. Nope. Bob and weave, bob and weave, bob and weave. We're weaving. We're weaving. We're weaving. They're so big and there's so many. Don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this, I do not like this. That one just dropped, I don't like this. We are very vulnerable here. Alright, we gotta fight him now. I don't want to fight him, but we have to fight him. One at a time, one at a time. Making sound effects. If I make sound effects, it's less scary. I'm gonna keep spawning in, so I gotta kill some of them off. Kill you off, kill you off, kill you off, kill you off. Go away. I really just need here is a piece of TNT. Go boom. Yeah, that's basically, that's basically how I feel right now. Is just panic. And I'm winning so far, but there's just so many. Attack of the Magma Cubes, part 5,000. And there's a big one right here. And they just keep coming. Another one. They just keep dropping. I can't believe it. They just keep dropping. Alright. I think we are good. Yeah. Can at least make some progress now. There we go. There we go. A string of slabs. No more magma cubes will spawn in that area. We pretty much spawn-proofed it now. The largest part. There we go. Look at that. It's beautiful. I love it. Still lots of this that needs to get slabbed, but and dug out and all that stuff, but I feel pretty good about this progress. Go. Okay. So the line is right here, technically, all the way across. The line is right here. Just do this. So we can, don't have to go any further. We just go right here. And we may want to slab that way. Just for our own sanity. Not having to deal with magma cubes that spawn over there. But right now we're okay. Right now we're doing okay. of this needs to be filled in. There we go. Take this across. There. Get rid of that. I won't just spawn there. Oh no, you probably drop down. So really we should be taking on this island next. Anything? Nope. Nope. Whoa, you dropped down. What we actually, instead of that island, might want to do is take on some of this stuff here. If I can. Right, like up here is a big problem. There's a lot of magma cubes dropping down from there. Any better spawn rates over here? Not quite. Question is, where do we start? Because this whole area over here is just a one big glob. There's a lot going on here. Maybe we do take care of this actually. Up there seems like a mess to have to deal with. And down here we can use the slabs, get rid of those instead of having to fly back and put those away. Oh man. Get rid of that. Alright, let's get on top of the thing. Come on. On top. There we go. Knock that down. Level this out. There we go. Can also just ignore all the all the basalt that we get rid of. Just let it despawn on the ground if we want to. Don't like doing that, but it is a possibility. Counterfeit misdirection. I think Bailey spots a dog outside. You guys could hear any of that. You might have heard a little bit of it. Yeah, I heard that. To be fair, that could have been a dog, that could have been a runner. Normally if it's a dog, it's a lot worse than that. Oh. That could have hurt. Go. Lava right here. Whoop. Fell into a hole. Go, get rid of that. Come on. There we go. Go, 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 go. Yes. Made it out. I made it out. Okay, here we go. Okay. I was concentrating so hard, trying not to die to some of these magma cubes. I've been forgetting to speak and breathe occasionally. Okay, don't come after me, buddy. Don't like you. You're not welcome here. There we go. About to place the last slabs down. I think this will do the trick. Whoa! That hurt. Don't hurt me, please. Very fragile ego. Iron golems might. They might. I've been, you know, as you know, I've been kind of negating the need for that. I've been negating the need for that by just having like smaller areas so the magma cubes don't spawn as frequently. Unfortunately here there's not a whole lot I could do about that. There we go. So once we're through here, it'll make it a little bit easier. There we go. My own fault for making this in a basalt delta anyways. Or magma cubes spawn pretty frequently. Oh. It's this way we go? Yeah. Okay. I can breathe now. Oh. Oh my goodness. My eyes are hurting because of how intently I was staring at the screen. Hand sweating. Well, that's part of it. Actually, that is maybe in part because of how warm it is in this room, but... I'm in a fighting mood right now because I normally wouldn't take this magma cream on, but magma cube. This magma cube on. Oops. Why? I don't know why I didn't think of this. I might just do this. Slab it up a little bit, you know? Just in the part of this that's basalt delta. That way I don't have to have magma cube spawning here. I love using iron golems to deal with raids, although they happen less often now with the changes a few versions back. Wait, what changes? I haven't started the raid in a long time though, I'll tell you that. Actually, I don't even know if I've ever started a raid in this world. Done it in other worlds, I don't know if I've ever done it in this one. When you kill a captain, they drop potions instead of starting. Oh, do you not get the bad omen effect anymore? It's actually very nice if that is. Because it was always really annoying. Like, I'd rather start a raid on my own terms than kill something and, oh, starts a raid. So, that's what the change is. I think that's change is definitely for the better. This should be a little better now. Less frequent. Okay. I think his music's really low. Potions themselves give you bad omen. I like the change, but it does make raids a bit of a pointless mechanic now. Do I want to be invaded? True. No, instead of doing that, they could have made it like, hey, if you kill one of the raid captains within a certain vicinity of like an actual village, not because like the biggest thing that I did not like about it was just like a village, like the man-made villages basically. If you took villagers over to a certain place and put beds down, you made a village, quote unquote. But you could then start a raid in the middle of your base, right? Like I would much rather that mechanic had been like, hey, within a certain vicinity or within certain chunks of a generated village, even if you tore it down and built over it, if you were in the chunks of a generated village, rather than it just being wherever like the village was, that might have been better, but I don't know. Just a thought. See, that's the thing. You don't know if the game even remembers there's a village. They probably could though, right? Because we have chunks for like for Wither skeletons to spawn in for like nether fortresses and stuff. So they could totally have done that. Oh, within these chunks, these are village chunks basically. And it didn't have to be a giant square. It could be similar to what the nether fortresses do. Like the chunks that Wither skeletons can spawn in isn't necessarily the whole. I mean, it is the big one, but there's like the chunks or areas specifically surrounding like where the fortress blocks themselves are at. There's some special mechanics for that. So they totally could have done something like that if they wanted to. But for, you know, whatever reason, they, I guess, decided not to. Sure, they have their reasons. You know, I saw a post, I think it was on Reddit. Somebody, this past week, took a picture of their little brother playing Minecraft and said basically that their little brother prefers alpha in the picture. I mean, I hope it's not AI, but you never know these days. But the picture showed the little brother playing in alpha versus in the newer version of the game. And I think that there's a certain level of nostalgia for alpha for sure. But I think it also says a lot, right? Like, the alpha game was, from what I understand, I didn't play it. I wasn't around then, but was a lot simpler. It's probably a decent place to start if you are new to Minecraft and don't really know anything about it. Not something good long term, but ooh. I like the newer versions of the game, but there is a certain level of, like, is there too much now? Is there too many different mobs? Are there too many mechanics? Like, I have no idea what's in some of the newer versions, to be honest. It's just, like, I can't keep up. There's so much to remember, and that's where like the recipe book has been really nice. And it was really controversial, at least I thought it was really controversial when it got added, But what it's done is, as the game has expanded, you've kind of need the recipe book, because there were a lot fewer recipes, even when I started playing, than there are now. You kind of need a reference, like an in-game reference, in order to figure out what everything is. Even remember that some things even exist, you know? If you don't use them all the time. Haven't played in months. You need to get back into it in the new year. I haven't played the newer. Obviously, I haven't played the newer versions. I mean, I played 1.21.8 because that's what we're in right now. But I know there's like 2 or 3 more versions after this. 1.21.11, I think, is what they're on now. So I need to go back through and kind of read all the change logs. There's just so much stuff, you know? And if you're out of it for, you know, a year or so, or even a few months, you might miss a lot. Which, when I was younger, like, it was like, oh, it's pretty easy to keep up. Now that I'm older, it's like, I think life just like, literally, the perception of life, it just goes by faster when you're older. That's a lot of it for me. Is just, even outside of Minecraft, it's just hard to keep up with things. Like, it's like, oh, I meant to reach out to this person, and then it becomes 3 months later. I'm like, oh, it's been 3 months later. I just don't even notice it sometimes. Days are shorter. Things like that. My perception of time is so much more different now than it was when I was younger. Time is truly fleeting. Don't mean to get too deep here, but it relates to Minecraft with all the new things that, you know, will come out of the game. It's hard to keep up. I will say, though, fundamentally, it's still the same game. There's a bunch of extra stuff, but like, if you haven't played for a few years, you come back to it, you can still play the same way. It's got all the same stuff. You don't have to relearn how to play the whole game. That's one of the nice things about it. My friends who maintain texture packs and data packs, it's a nuisance for them how quickly things are changing now. Yeah. Well, and I also know people used to complain when the game didn't change frequently enough, right? When we went a year and a half between updates. I think there's a sweet spot. I think if they maintained like smaller updates twice a year, I think that's like the right cadence. But I think some people also argue that the stuff coming out now is smaller updates, you know. I don't think the game needs a whole lot of changes. Just adding new features, basically. We don't need them. At least I don't. Maybe that's just how I play the game. I've always played the game in such a way where I don't need new updates. There are so many things in this game, even to this day, and I think probably forever, that, not necessarily all of them forever, but there's enough things in this game that I haven't done that can keep me occupied for a long time, you know. So play with copper golems or happy gas yet? I think happy gas might be good for exploring dangerous or tedious biomes like jungles. Yeah, I have a happy gas in this world. It's cool to have a different mode of transportation, especially locally, and it's great for amplified. You know, because even with the elytra, I can't hover, but I can hover in Habigast. So, but there's even more updates more recently that I haven't seen, I haven't looked at. And you go back through the change logs, get the big feature changes. It's a lot to cover. Go straight down. There's a jungle that I want to explore for my world map project. I've been procrastinating for about a year now. That's okay. I've been procrastinating on a lot of things in my world for 4 years now. So I get it. It definitely feels a lot safer here now that I put the slabs down. So that's good. Ooh. Skeletron. Nada. Oh, that's dangerous. Yes. Get knocked off. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I sometimes get up again. Not every time, but just sometimes. Sometimes I just run. Couple of 2048 by 2048 maps that are nearly all jungle. Wow. Explore the coastlines but not the interiors. Oh, you haven't killed the dragon, so no winks. Gotcha. That's fair. So you're tracking it all on foot, basically, whether it's horse or literally on foot. Boat, probably somewhat, if you have to. There we go. Oh. Yeah, that's fair. Not being in a rush for that. Before the Habigast, Elytra were very important for Amplified. Otherwise, it's just really difficult to get places. So I don't know if I rushed it, but I definitely made it a priority early on, and I still believe, you know, that it's really important for Amplified to have Elytra. To be fair, it also is dependent upon how you play, right? If you play at a slower pace, even if you play Amplified, you may not need it. Oh, for sure. Like, cause you'll have some people on SMPs who just like first day get like full diamond. It's like, oh, really? I wanted to take my time with this. They're like, nope. Full diamond armor. Play the whole day. I don't even know if I could play a whole day now. When I was younger, for sure. I could play like 6 or 8 hours maybe, but that would be a lot. I'm used to playing short spurts now. Get people to help with a railway. Project can be difficult, especially with younger players. What's the point? We have wings. Oh, I forgot about rails. Minecarts are awesome. But yeah. For sure, they're probably like, why would we need to do that when we can just spread our wings and fly? And I think, yeah, and part of that's also just how people play the game, right? Like, yuck. If you're someone who just like doesn't care about the transportation side of things, you just want to build big builds. That's all you care about. Yeah, maybe you don't want to build a rail station. If you're someone who loves to speed through the game and then spend a lot of time in the after game just like achievement hunting, you know, if you're an achievement hunter, maybe you don't care about it either. Hey, there's so many different ways to play the game. So many different ways. Never been good at using Elytra to build. I'm okay at flying, but not at landing, especially on narrow walls. Oh man. Yeah, that's where the happy gas are nicer as well, because you get to float a little bit if you have the space for it. Not in like tight spaces, but in larger spaces. Happy gas is really nice to have, because you don't have to like Elytra up onto a wall, you know. So let's kind of float up. I mean, that's where scaffolding's supposed to help too. I don't know. Scaffolding can be good. I don't probably use it as much as I should. Do appreciate Elytra for mapping though, but of course with that project, I mean, what's the point? We have Dynamap, right? With mods, exactly. I stay away from mods as much as possible in this world. On SMPs, it can depend, right? Like when I was on Afterlife, one of the nice things about the mods is like a lot of times when you're on that server, you're not necessarily on that server to like play the game as it was intended to be played. You're on that server to create content and play however you want to play, or do role play or whatever it is. So there were other focuses rather than on like the survival aspect of the game was kind of secondary to everything else. So I think really just depended on what goals were, you know. Same in my single player world, it's just more work every time Minecraft updates. Yeah. I've got a handful. I think I've got like, I think I have Flashback installed. I've got Sodium, Iris for shaders, Logical Zoom. I use Logical Geek Boy's Zoom mod because I'm not using Optifine. Sodium, Iris, and Logical Zoom are all things that I used to get with Optifine. I literally would just have like Optifine and Replay mod back in the day. That was it. Optifine doesn't get updated as frequently or as fast anymore, and Sodium's a better product, but yeah, those are the only mods I think those are the only mods I have. Let's see. I have Flashback, Iris, Logical Zoom, Sodium, Fabric, of course, and then Continuity, because I think I need Continuity for some other mod, maybe. But that's it. That's all I have. Shaders, optimizations, basically Replay mod, the newer kind of the thing that really overtook replay mod. Wouldn't mind adding an armor stand mod though. Armor stand people can add so much life. Oh, for sure. Part of that though is, you know, do you want to have to keep updating it? like we were saying, you know, the more mods you add, the more you have to update. So if you don't mind updating it, then this can be pretty fun. I've only done used armor stands a couple of times with whatever armor stand mod we had. But it is dark in my room now. It's getting dark outside. Let's see. Any skulls? Turn on the light so you can see me. See me a little better. The thing about the armor stand mods though is that once the stands are posed, vanilla game will still show them. So you don't have to upgrade that mod immediately unless you're in the middle of an armor stand based project. True. That's a good point. I actually didn't know that, but if they stay in place, the vanilla game can support it, and you just need the mod to be able to change stuff, then yeah. I have a feeling this magma cube's gonna fall in a minute. The magma cube is 100% falling. There we go. We're almost there. This section. Often looked at download SMP worlds single player vanilla, and all my armor stand people are intact as long as I don't touch them. That means it's an actual vanilla thing. Not the mod itself, but the way that the armor stands are set up, which is interesting. I think I dealt with some of those then. Let me deal with these now, maybe? These little ledges here. Get rid of them. not want to take that out. Kind of hoping for a little ancient debris surprise here. It's always nice when we get those. People are setting off fireworks already. Nice. Kinda. The explosions sound like someone's knocking on your door though, sounds like. Yeah, I don't know what New Year's gonna be like here. I assume there'll be some fireworks. But, you know, this is the first New Year at this house. I have no idea what the neighbors are gonna be like with fireworks. I think down the cul-de-sac, that's like the road right off of our house. I think the 4th of July celebrations. There's some fireworks, but we'll see. Especially when you're deaf and you've got headphones on. A bang is a bang. Yeah, that's true. Rough one to try to figure out, you know, what's what. Fortunately. It's better. We're carving it away. Slowly but surely, we're carving it away. That's a bit dangerous over here. Anything fun? Oh. Nothing fun. This area is a problem, I'll tell you that. Right here. Big problem. That fall away. Right along the inside here. Go straight down here, I think. There we go. There we go. A long ways to go. Go straight down here, straight across. I'm gonna do this. Not much of a thought. Straight this way. Take off this little ledge. Ooh, did not want that. go. Cut that off. Much further down do I need to go? My goodness. There we go. Go. Oh no, there's some blocks over there. Okay, come on. Okay. More of these drop. Just gonna start doing this. I don't want to deal with any of this. Just keep a stack on me. There we go. Cut that cliff off. Very nice. Nothing. So much around here that needs dug out. But we'll get there. We will get there. Oh. Alright, it is a few minutes early. But I think we're gonna wrap it up there. So I did about 3 hours and 55 minutes. Woo! Then we did about 11 Minecraft days today. So that's pretty good. That's pretty darn good. And we got some headway on New Year's resolutions. I am probably gonna take that. Figured out a couple personal goals today. Probably end up recording that and posting that tomorrow. So feel free to be on the lookout over on the YouTube channel. I do a New Year's resolutions video every year. I've done it every year since I started making content. I have no plans of stopping it. So feel free to be on the lookout for that. So yep, Happy New Year. Hopefully you all have a great day. Hopefully you all have a great start to New Year. I will be back on Sunday. We're going to keep the regular streams in the New Year, the Sundays and the Wednesdays, unless anything changes. If anything does change, Discord is the place to be. Discord is where I communicate those things. When I'm not going to be live, things change, announcements happen there. So yeah, I should see you Sunday. Happy New Year. And yeah, sorry, 4 hours is a long time for me, so I'm a little exhausted now, but anyways, thanks for hanging out, everyone. Thanks for hanging out, Sandy Sand. I really appreciate you hanging out, and anyone who might be lurking, I appreciate you lurking as well. So yeah, I will see you all Sunday. Take care. Happy New Year.